Hey guys, welcome to AWT Keynotes. In this video, I'm going to talk about AWT components. That is, we are going to perform demo. We have already seen what is AWT hierarchy and its components. So this video is about core Java programming, particularly for CS8383 syllabus. So we are in unit number 5, part 1. So we have already seen what is graphics programming and what is frames. If you have not watched the video, do please watch the video. And today's topic is about programming using AWT components. So this is the hierarchy which we have seen in the previous classes, and for this hierarchy, for these classes like buttons, canvas, checkbox, for all these things we are going to make a program and we're going to display that one using Netbeans. Okay, so the program goes like this. I'll just give you a glimpse on this, then let's get into Netbeans for practical session. So here I have imported AWT package, and this is my class name, and I have got main method, and you see this, I have created a frame. We know how to create a frame, and now you might have understood that in which method I have created a frame. I have used instance of frame. I have not extended the frame class here, right? So I just used a frame class, and this is a reference, an object is created, and within a frame either you can use set title, or else even within this frame constructor you can mention the title which you want to display in the output. So set size, that is the size of the frame, and set visible. These are the methods which we have already explored, we have seen in the previous videos. So over here, this is the first component. I said that. So the label is a class, so I'm going to use label, and it is case sensitive, you need to use L caps, right? And this is the reference and new label, and what you want to display in the label, put it in the double quotes, and everything we need to add in the frame. So now the reference for the frame is fr, it is given here, right? We have created. So fr.add, what you want to add, that is the reference of label, that is L1. Okay, so label is added. Then how about buttons? This is also called as punch buttons. We are going to click, right? That is why it is called as punch. All right, so button and b1 equal to new button. What do you want to display in the button? So that should be given in double quotes. And if you are playing with buttons, then you need to set bounds. That is, we have already seen these keywords like in the first video, like bounds, properties. Under properties we have seen all these things, right? So 30 x and y axis, and the width and height of this button. Then we need to add the button also. Likewise, we have the next component is a canvas. You need to create the canvas, and you need to set the size. So here I have given something that is special area created on frame, used for drawing oval, rectangle. You can perform drawing on that space. So and I'm going to set the background color. You can set a background color for that also, like color.blue, in the sense blue color is going to display. And you can set a layout also. We are going to especially discuss about layout managers. There are different layout managers, we'll understand that one better. So as of now I have used flow layout here. Then I'm going to add this canvas. So as I said, that everything we need to add in the frame if you want to display it properly. Okay, then let's talk about scroll bars, that is horizontal and vertical scroll bar. So you need to use this class scroll bar, and this is a reference. What I have done is here scroll dot horizontal, scroll dot vertical I have given, and I'm gonna add this into the frame. That is, see here I have added, and I have set the size, okay, of that scroll. You will click something and you will drag down, so that is about the size of that. Okay, so here text field, we have already discussed what is a text field and text area. So here I'm just going to display something in the label, enter your name, and nearby that label I'm going to display text field, so that you can type some text like what is your name. So I'm going to type my name, and I have added all these two things, label and text field into this frame, right? And text area, as I said in the first video, you can mention the rows and columns which you want, like 10 rows, 20 columns, right? You can type multiple lines over here using text area, and you need to add all these things into the frame. So the rest of the things are a checkbox. You see this, I have created 3 checkboxes, like this is a checkbox class name, and CB1, CB2 reference is given, and I'm going to display 3 checkboxes in this name, like candy, juice, and coffee. And I have added all these 3 checkboxes into the frame. Fine. Okay, so there is nothing called radio button in AWT. If you are using swings, we have got radio button separately. But if you want to display radio button using AWT, then you need to put all these checkboxes into a group that is called as checkbox group. That is also a class. So checkbox group, I'm calling it as CBG as a reference, and I have created an object. Then I'm going to create three checkboxes like CB4, CB5 and CB6. So these are the references, and I'm gonna name like this is candy, juice and coffee, and where these checkboxes should get added, it should go to checkbox group. So if you have another group like CBG2, then you need to mention this like CBG2 here, right? As of now I have got only one checkbox group, so I'm gonna add all these things into this checkbox group. And you know what it is, like true false, that is the boolean value, and false, true in the sense, you know, it will by default it will, you know, check the box. I mean the box will be ticked, and false in the sense it is not going to be selected, we used to say that. And we need to add all these checkboxes into the frame again. And there is a component called a choice, and I'm gonna create an object for that, like using choice. And I have given three choices, and I have added everything into this choice reference. And finally you need to add this C1 into the frame. The last one is about list panel. You can use list, and I have used ls1 reference equal to new list, and I'm just creating some list and adding that one into the frame. So this is how the program flow looks like for AWT. Let me take you to the Netbeans IDE, so that I have copy pasted the same program over here from the PPT, so that you can go through once, like header file class, you know, frame, and all these components like label, button, canvas, scroll bar, horizontal and vertical, and this is about text field and text area, checkbox, right? And checkbox group is there, and choice, list. So let's run this program. I'm gonna run this, and so that you understand this better. Yeah, I'm gonna maximize this. You see this? We know that this is a label, button. This is a canvas. I have set a color dot blue so that it is displaying blue color here, and these are all the, you know, scroll bars, you know, horizontal and vertical. And this is a label, and this is text field, right? And this is text area. This is what I said, you can enter multiple lines over here. When you exceed it, yeah, it is going to show you you know, this scroll bar also, but in text field it is not possible. Fine. All right, so and this is a checkbox basically, and we have got basically checkbox in the sense you can click on number of choices you want, like this. But this is a radio button. We have not used anything like radio button class over there. We have just created checkbox but added all these things into a checkbox group. So that is why these things got created as a radio button. So the difference between radio button and checkbox is that in radio button you can select only one, like male and female, in the sense you can select any one of the option. But in checkbox you are free to select, you know, more than one option. Okay, so and this is a list we have created, and this is choice. Okay, so using that you can select a choice here. So this is how AWT components can be programmed using the package called import java.awt.star. So we have explored all the components over here. We will in part 3 we will explore this one with a little bit of extra features using swings. Okay, so that you will understand this better. So we're going to compare these two things, AWT and swing, in part 3. Let's go back to the slides, and yes. Alright, so we have explored this, and hope you like this video. If you like the video, hit the like button, which motivates me to do more videos like this. And if you have not subscribed yet, do subscribe my channel. Thank you, and thanks for watching the video.